Yo, what's going on? The reason I'm sitting here in front of this camera today is because I had a conversation with a friend of mine in Vegas, and he was just telling me, he was like, you know, Mo, I met you 4 years ago, and 4 years ago you was telling me what you wanted to do. And he's like, man, you doing it today. He's like, man, I'm proud of you, bro. And it's just like, you know, I'm like, that's what's up. You know, it was good to see somebody recognize that. And then once we hung up the phone, I started thinking that, like, 4 years ago, I knew what I wanted to do, but I wasn't sure on if it was real or how to accomplish it. You know, I wanted to do something I saw on TV. It's just like anybody that was rapping or whatever. And I just started thinking about that. It's like the reason I'm in front of the camera now is because I realized that there's a lot of people like me who trying something and don't know nobody in it, don't know nowhere to go for it, you know, in a place where it's not even popping, and almost giving up, or they gave up, or they thinking about, you know, just completely letting it go. It's a dream of yours, and you probably got people shooting it down. And my advice is, no matter what it is, as long as it's something that's, you know, as long as you living your life right, it's something that's positive. I'm talking to people that want to do something positive. Like, don't quit, man, because you would never, in life, is like the reward of making it anywhere or accomplishing anything. The reward comes from not knowing at first and getting there anyway. Because in between that not knowing and then finding out, there are so many lessons you will learn that prepares you for that. It's almost as if like God set it up that way. It's because some people get things handed to them. And even when I want to be a director, a movie director, and what I'm seeing is like people, when I read and I talk to people, you can tell the difference between somebody who had something handed to them, and somebody that learned it, that went through the ranks. And me personally, I'm trying my hardest to make sure I go through every step of the ranks. Since I've been in this industry, man, it's crazy, but my name is on like 3 or 4 major productions. I've seen on TV, I slowed it down to see it, but I've been in more than one type of position, not just doing the production assistant, but I've got a chance to shoot. And like, it's completely a blessing because it's my first year in. And for anybody that know me, and for people that do know me, that talk to me, they can't believe it. And I believe it now, I'm here. But it was so far-fetched from my mind when I first said I want to do it. But growing up the way I did, I've always been a risk taker, like, and not afraid of too much or nothing really. And that's how you gotta be when you're going for something, man. You can never expect people to completely understand where you're going. We pray to God. For us that do pray, we don't understand how God works in our life and why He does what He do. So if you praying to God and He working with you, and you don't understand it, how can you expect other people to completely understand what you're trying to do and why you're making the moves you make? So really, when you see situations to where you telling people your dreams and all that, you know, keep that close to your heart, man, because a lot of people shoot it down. Not all the time are they hating on you. They don't understand sometimes. They don't understand. They not dreamers themselves. They don't have the faith in themselves, or they've tried and failed. The only reason they failed because they quit trying. So it's like, you gotta keep going. And if anybody who really know me, know how far I've come, you know how much work I put in, know how much I've changed. And I ain't no rapper, no nothing like that, but I could have probably been a rapper with the things I've experienced and seen in my life, but I ain't want to talk about that. I don't glorify that type of stuff, you know. But even if you're trying to rap, it's like your mindset, how you perceive this life, and how you perceive the things you went through will determine your actions towards where you're trying to go in your life. You know, and I'm saying this because I worked in the juvenile system for 3 years, and all I think about why I'm doing this is those kids, man, that don't have good parents, you know, that don't have big brothers and sisters and uncles, and that's where they got them, and they probably not around, and it's out there lost. I've been one of those kids. I've been one of them kids on the streets, nobody, by myself, almost killed, all that. And I've came through all that to where I'm at today, and I'm living a really positive life. And now everybody I've lost a lot. Most of my friends that I grew up with are dead or locked up, you know, family and stuff like that. And, you know, I sit back sometimes and I think about that. And that's what keeps me going, because I realize how much we put into our life and how precious our life is, and You know you only got one life to live. And I'd rather have tried to accomplish something and end up with nothing at all to like never have tried to settle for what everybody tells me is okay. So, you know, when you dreaming, your motive shouldn't just be money, because money not gonna make you happy. Money will change a lot, but the real happiness, when you know you're okay, is when you lay down in bed at night. When you lay down at night in your bed and you by yourself, and all that material is off of you, and you fresh showered, and ain't nobody else around, you can't be doing no acting, that's when you judge how happy you are. So I just really want to, you know, get in front of the camera and just encourage, man, like, yo, if you trying something and you know that it's right and you know it's on your heart, sometimes you're going to be by yourself, man. That's why they say that, you know, the road to success is lonely. But trust me and believe, like, on your path, you're going to run across some people that completely on the same page as you, and they're going to give you their lift. They're going to give you their hand. Not everybody. You're going to find a few people. And when you get where you're going to look back and it's going to blow your mind. And right now, in the position I'm in, I'm looking and I'm sitting and I'm like, wow, who would have thought? And for any, like I said, for the people that be inboxing me and all that, you know, I can only tell you so much right now, you know, because I'm still in my process of going. But whatever I get, I'm going to always share, especially when it comes to something mentally. I could always share some jewels like that. But y'all take it easy. I hope y'all got some out of that.